It was the year 2008, and everything was strawberries and cream. That was, of course, until the cheese cost happened. As the story goes, Switzerland had become a very frustrated nation, fed up with its neutral position in global conflicts, criminals using them as their personal offshore piggy banks, and their ice hotels melting due to global warming. Switzerland decided it was time to wage war on the entire world! Excuse me?
Bradley. Hey, Bradley.
Meanwhile, a pair of Lone Rangers, Dr. Phil and his wife, Mrs. Dr. Phil, were very upset at the pain and suffering caused by the Swiss invasion. Together, they concocted a plan to bring peace, love and joy to the seemingly futile existence of humanity. What emerged was something unimaginable, something delightful, something wonderfully fluffy. What emerged were the robotic Care Bears. Destined to save humanity from the brink of extinction, these cute, cuddly mechanical balls of fur were programmed to spread the love through hugging and song singing.
Sing!
Switzerland, in a last-ditch effort to stop the global movement of love, devised a plan so cunning only the Swiss could have thought of it. They created the radioactive cheese bomb, a deadly combination of Swiss cheese and uranium. The world's major cities were the recipients of Swiss cheese care packages, and hence, the cheese cost. But not only was the earth decimated, the cheese cost genetically altered the fun-loving Care Bears and clogged their care circuits, turning them into evil, human blood-sucking mutants. The humans that managed to survive the blasts were left the victims of these sick, evil beasts. Many who survived both were also affected by the lingering radiation, which caused hideous mutations. Out of the ashes, two opposing forces were born, one good, one evil. Destined to shroud the world in darkness was the Rappo Corporation. Led by midday TV host Oprah, Rappo enslaved and convinced Dr. Phil and Mrs. Dr. Phil to help their cause. Rappo then enlisted the help of the evil mutated Care Bears, joining together to achieve one common goal: total world domination. Leading the charge for freedom for the last remaining humans on Earth was the nipple resistance, captained by two star-crossed lovers and backed by the most bodacious of all, well-rounded, perky and supple councils. The nipple resistance hoped to one day rid the Earth of the Rappo Corporation threat. Today, the war between good and evil still rages.
Right, so what does all of this have to do with me?
Everything, my boy, for you have become our one true hope of defeating Rappo.
You see, John, you shall eventually become the greatest scientist in the history of mankind. You will, and have at least in our time, invented a time-traveling machine, the Retardus. Sweet. Sweet indeed. But there is one small problem. You didn't tell us why you invented the box. Unfortunately, you died before you could tell us your grand plan. Wait a moment, I died? Don't get upset, John. Everyone dies eventually. Yeah, but not everyone knows when it's going to happen. How did I die? I can't tell you that, John. That sort of information could disrupt the space-time continuum and destroy existence as we know it. So, why can't we just go back and, kill Oprah? Or stop the cheese cost from happening? Well, for one thing, we don't know where or how the Swiss care packages were delivered. So it would be impossible to go back in time and stop them all from detonating. Also, the Retardus cannot go back to a time period where there is excessive radiation. The device just simply won't work. That means the latest we can go back is 2007, which is also a convenient plot device for making the story far longer than would otherwise be necessary. So, what do you need me to do? Well, we believe that by placing you in your own work environment and showing you all your achievements up until your death, your own subconscious mind might be able to uncover the key to your grand plan. So, John, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to destroy Rappo Corporation, bring order to the galaxy, and be home in time for dinner. let's get to your lab. I've got a lab.